Okay. Where is it? There it is. And I'm gonna have to. Okay, again, I'm gonna need to calm my dog down because otherwise she's freaking out again. Okay. I might just bring him upstairs, honestly. He seems to calm down more when I bring him up. Oh boy. I think this is the last save point we left off on. Okay, so I'll be back right again. Wait, what happened? Everest is a girl? No, Everest is a boy. Did I say it was a she? I don't think I did, but yeah, no, Everest is a boy dog. He was in my room now, apparently. He wanted to come in, so what was I gonna say? Okay, so also like my game audio is very loud. Let me lower this for me. Okay, anyway. Okay, where were we? Are trials always like this with you? Yep, they always are. Like you're swimming up from the bottom of a lake about to reach the surface, but no matter how hard you paddle, you never seem to get there. Yeah, that is more or less how these seem to go. Except today, we were swimming in quicksand. So what happened to your sister anyway? Apparently she got called off to the judge's chambers. Probably something to... Oh, my father's calling me now. One second. Oh god, chat. So many interruptions, so I'm very sorry about that. But it happens. I can't really control much about it. Anyway, what's going on? So this is where we turn around this trial. Yeah, if I remember correctly, the end of the last trial was not going amazingly. Have you seen the video of the IRL court cases edited into Ace Attorney? Yeah, I did actually. I've seen a couple of those. They're pretty interesting, yeah. And also like arguments too, just like funny, random arguments. So what was I gonna say? I'm the only one who's starting to feel tiny and insignificant, to tell the truth. Hola, partner. Oh, it's you again. Okay. They say you show a red cloth to a bull, it'll fire up its temper. That's what they told me when I was a youngin', at least. Officer Marshall. I still don't know who this guy is, like how he's important to this story. Like he just like came out of nowhere. I thought I'd come take a look-see at how the trial's going. Seems like I'm late. They got the home ranch locked down tighter than a fort in enemy territory. That hard to slip out, huh? Again, it's so weird using like a carver knife to shave himself. That no way that's safe, but okay. What's going on over there anyway? All the police I've seen these last 2 days have been really on it. Oh, that's Phoenix talking. Don't you got enough on your plate without worrying about other people, compadre? You could be worrying about the chief prosecutor's taste in mufflers, for example. Officer Marshall, the whole muffler thing didn't have anything to do with the scarves. She wasn't even wearing a scarf. Oh yeah, that's right. There's the crazy, like, lunch lady person who was acting very suspiciously. I forgot about her. Okay. I've seen the red breeze blow at her slender neck many a time. I saw it that day too. She was wearing a red muffler. Okay. At the award ceremony in the afternoon, Edgar's been seen it too, I'd reckon. What does that mean? In the photograph taken at the crime scene, she wasn't wearing a scarf. So Miss Star wasn't mistaken. Well, it's about time. Remember, partner, sometimes you gotta grab the bull by the horns. And sometimes you just gotta let that bull go where it will. Time will tell. Okay. So what are we swimming in now, Mr. Wright? If it's steak sauce, I can hook you up with some fine ribs. Ooh-wee. Okay. These stereotypes are great. Oh, we're back in the court? I thought we were gonna go into, like, more investigation. Okay, sure. Yeah, why did we even take a recess anyway? What's up? The judge keeps looking over at the prosecution. Edgeworth is not happy. Is something wrong, Mr. Edgeworth? Your face is blue, your lips are purple, you're sweating bullets. That furrowed brow, those grinding teeth, those watery eyes. What's more, your eyes are unfocused. You're doubled over. You're back. Oh, there he is. It can't be. This can't happen. I wonder what happened to Mr. Edgeworth. Hopefully that's good for us. I believe it's time we continued on with the trial. During our recess, I had requested... This is unacceptable. It seems that our prosecutor is quite beside himself. Excuse me, knock knock. Who this? Who's there? Holy... Who the hell are you? What's with this guy? A strange stuffy aura seems to be filling the courtroom. What is... Holy moly. The temperature rose 5.7 degrees when that man came in. Who on earth is he? I have no idea. Ah, it's you. What is that grin? He's just like looking straight at us. What? Oh, sorry I'm late. Gee, the roads were packed. It's just me. Long time no see. Gee, how you been? Swim much these days? Hello. No, I've been so busy. Busy smizzy. Gee, my boy, you have to make time to relax. Yeah, yes, indeed. Gee seems to be his nickname for the judge. No shit. I'm afraid you're right, very afraid. I'm sorry, but who are you? Aha, so you're a Righto, the attorney. I've heard good things about you, son. I think this guy seems nice enough. Thanks? So sorry about our little worthy giving you all that trouble, eh? He looks like he's disappointed us, but doesn't know how to say it. I guess so, yeah. This is what. Also, this tie is insane. It's like, it's not even a tie. I don't know what that is. But pinkish purple glasses and insane facial hair. You know, we should all go swimming together sometime. Jolly. Little worthy. I'm guessing he's talking about Edgeworth. Mr. Wright. You don't know the district chief of police? Oh, damn. Chief of police? He's the top-ranking police officer in the entire district. Yeah, that's what a chief of police generally is. Why is... Okay, whatchamacallit? Why does he have the same, like, theme music as April May? And, like, all the other, like, female witnesses? I don't know, I guess he's just a happy dude. Name's Gant. Damon Gant. Pleased to meet you, everyone. Huh, I'd expect a much more intimidating figure for the chief of police, but I guess not. So what do we do? What do we owe this honor today? It's been over 2 years since you last came to this courtroom, hasn't it? Well, it's worthy here. Look at the poor fellow. I just thought I'd help out by bringing this. Hey, that's my sister's muffler. So Miss Star wasn't just seeing things. When the crime occurred, Miss Sky really was wearing that muffler. What is this angle? But to think that it was stuffed into that exhaust pipe on little Worthy's car, no less. What are these awkward pauses? Okay. It's really quite embarrassing, even for us. Well, what's this? It's what you'd call a switchblade knife. Quite perplexing, this. What? Oh, okay. Chief, what kind of outfit are you running? Mr. Edgeworth, how could they miss such a vital piece of evidence? If your investigators are this lax, how do you expect us to do our job? Now wait a minute, Worthy. I have no desire to hear your excuses. I'm telling you to wait. Or didn't you hear me? Okay, all of a sudden this got more dramatic. Have a look at this document where it says person in charge of investigation. There's no mistaking that signature, is there? Miles Edgeworth? That's not fair. On the day of the crime, I had your head in the clouds because you got that award. I know how you feel. But you're the person in charge. I'd expect a written apology. What? Are you serious? Don't be too upset. We'll find a way to clean up this mess that you made. What? What is going on? This is so... I have no idea, like... I'm having a hard time following. Okay, anyway. This is the first time I've seen Mr. Edgeworth at a loss for words. Yeah, I don't understand what's going on. This kind of major blunder is unlike you, Mr. Edgeworth. Gah. The court accepts this new evidence. But I'd like to ask the defense for a favor first. What is that? Just to be sure, I'd like to take a look at this blade of this knife. The blade? Well, I need to ask, could you open it up for me? What do you mean? Why can't you open it up yourself? I think all you need to do is push that switch and... If I cut my finger, Mr. Wright, I won't be able to pound my gavel anymore. Yeah, but if I cut my finger, I wouldn't be able to point it at any people. And what do you mean? It's a switchblade. You don't point it towards you. You push the button and the knife comes out. What do you mean? How do you fuck that up? Come on, just hurry up and open it. Oh, okay. I'm not even pressing it there now. Just slowly scrolling over to the knife. Okay, push the button. Wow, don't scare me like that. What did you expect would happen? I'm the one who's scared. Look at this knife blade. The tip is broken off. And this dark red stain. Blood? Yeah, couldn't they just DNA match the blood sample? Found at the crime scene wrapped in the defendant's muffler, small tag attached. Okay, that's not good. This does not excuse the actions of the police department. I would like to hear an explanation from the chief of police himself. I'm terribly sorry, but could I ask you to testify for us about the split between the prosecutor and the police and this knife? Sure thing. Not a problem. Not even a little one, really. Oh, okay. He's going to testify now. Finally, something we can actually go off of here. This knife is special, but I can't see how here. Unless there's evidence to prove a connection between this knife and Goodman. That was a bad day for the department. We weren't in any shape to do an investigation. A detective was killed at the police department. See, what a mess. Okay, this is inappropriate how much he's smiling about this. The time of the crime? 5:15. Scary coincidence, eh? It's not officially linked to this case here, so I can't talk much about it. Okay, I don't know what to really press about, but... there was a murder at the police department, a detective. That's hush-hush information. Oh, gee, we haven't exactly announced it yet. Well, wait a second. You said 5:15. That's the exact time that Detective Goodman was killed at the prosecutor's office. Order. Anyway, we at the department, we're all flustered, as you might well assume. We're in the middle of a top secret investigation. Don't tell anyone, okay? What do you mean? You just told the whole courtroom. I think we understand the police department situation. Well, Mr. Wright? 2 detectives killed at the same time in 2 different places. The chances of that are really slim, scientifically speaking, of course. Okay, here we go. However, keep your questions focused on the case at hand. Excuse me, special. Hard to come by this particular knife anywhere else. Might that special thing be this little tag? What the heck? His expressions. Oh, sorry, Righto, but I can't say that now. Not that. Dude, does the chief of police not know, like, you need to cooperate in a case like this? He's just, like, trying to hide so much information. He's not even being, like, discreet about it. We've established that the knife in Goodman's chest was this knife. Now, why was there another knife at the scene of the crime? That's quite a mystery. And like a mystery, it's wrapped in something, a muffler. Okay. This knife was found on the scene of our crime. I think that makes it connected to the case, don't you? See, there's a lot of things that go on at the department I can't explain. It's delicate, okay? Sorry, Righto. Maybe there's something about the knife that would give us a clue. Let's examine that knife. Okay. I should try presenting the piece of evidence I had. What? So how are things down at the department? Okay. I guess we can look at the knife again. Let's look at the tag, I guess. There's a small tag on the knife. It says SL92. What's that supposed to mean? I'm not sure, but it reminds me of a similar code. DL6, maybe it's a case number. I don't remember where, but I think I've seen something like this before. Something similar to what's written on this tag. Something similar to what's written on the tag. The court record again. SL92. Okay, so there's something, probably some evidence that is similar to, or that relates to that. SL92. Oh wait, this is just upside down, isn't this? It says SL9. Right? Yeah, wait, the hell? It's literally just upside down. Yeah, it says oh, okay. I don't think I mean, maybe we can present this at some point. Let's check the ID again. Okay, so it's not gonna tell us anything new. Okay, so yeah. I guess we'll keep pressing. Something happened at the police department too, huh? You got a good look on in your eyes there, right, on my boy? Sharp, hungry. I don't. This guy is way too extra. So something did happen, and why wasn't I informed? Why weren't you informed? Well, why didn't you ask? Well, got you there. No matter, I understand you were busy with with Lana's case and all. Or Lena, I don't know how it's pronounced. Well, what happened? What happened at the police department that day? Okay. On the same day that detective was killed in the prosecutor's parking lot, another detective was killed at the police department. That's a fact. Surprising, isn't it, Udgy? I'm at a loss for words. And the perpetrator? Do you have a suspect? Well, there was a suspect. Just arrested him, in fact. Just arrested. That was quick. But there's still a lot of unanswered questions. I suppose I could help if you could help me by giving me the data on your case. Oh, good one. This gets sharp. Okay, here's the deal. I'll tell you one thing and one thing only. Okay, well, we know when he died, I think, right? Don't we know all this information already? How the victim was killed, I guess? I don't know. How was the detective killed? How was he killed? Now that's the interesting part. It was what we were in the force to call a stab. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's what I thought. That's exactly the same as Detective Goodman. Great observation, Edgeworth. That's the spirit we're cooking now. But you know, that's not the only thing that was exactly the same. What do you mean? There were more similarities between the two cases than the cause of death. It seems like you're gonna have to press this a bit harder. Okay, that was also really not that important. Okay, let's keep pressing on. 515? But that's when Detective Goodman was killed in the... What? Okay. I don't get it. Didn't we? I thought we just pointed out this stuff already. This is my gut feeling, but I say there's a 0.001 chance of that happening. How could you quantify that? Okay. None of this stuff is helping us. I don't know what to... I mean, we must have to present something unless there's something new when we press for this part. Because I'm the chief of police. I can't just say anything. I please write out, you understand. Okay, well, if you can prove there's a connection, more power to you. Maybe there's something that ties the two murders together. Okay. And that knife, what was it doing there? I better check this knife out. Okay, so we probably need to present this thing here, right? I think. Okay. I was right. Wait a second. Ah, at last, an honest-to-goodness objection. This knife. This has to have something to do with Detective Goodman. What do you mean? Aha, and honest to goodness, what do you mean for Mudgy? This is great. Okay, look at the tag on this knife. It reads SL92. And this is important. Why? Over here we also have a memo that was on the body of the victim. What's this? 6 minus 7S122. Your Honor, it's upside down. Upside, yeah, there it is. The printed name on the memo makes it look like it's right side up, but turn it around and what do you get? Wow. It's almost like any person playing this game would need to have realized that in order to get to this part anyway, so it's not really that surprising. But you know what, sure, why not? Whoever wrote this note was holding the paper upside down. SL9, that's the same thing that's written on this knife's tag. Indeed it is. Order, order. Well, Chief? Oh, well. I guess the cat's out of the bag. Pug. What is this? Okay, so that's the newest Pog champion mode. Is it? Oh, that's Hikaru. Nice. I think it's Hikaru at least. I win. What? What? Wait, what? I'm so confused. So oh, okay, so this is a new this is a new thing we can press about. It was evidence from the case. So this knife was stolen? Yes, but on the day of the murder. It was evidence, you say? Was it in fact a murder weapon? Nice, nice, nice. Good show, Little Worthy. It was a murder weapon, as it happens. It was evidence from a case long since solved. So this knife was stolen on the day of the murder, and was found in the exhaust pipe of Edward's car. Hard to think there isn't a connection there. What? Okay, have we not? I thought we've pressed about everything we could so far. Yeah, so we did that already. So we must need to present more evidence, I guess, but I don't know what do we need to present? Yeah, we did this already. Okay, I guess we can ask another question. Where was the victim found? In the police department, I'm guessing. I can't speak on where the corpse was found, but I can say the crime took place in the evidence room of the police department. I've heard of that. The evidence room, didn't he mention that in his testimony? The knife was evidence in a case was stolen from the department's evidence room. There's the connection between the two cases. We just got handed our ticket to go to town on this case with the link between the two cases established. We finally have some leverage. Now we can get Gann to testify about the details. What? What is going on? I don't get it. What new stuff is opening up about this? The defense's position is simply this. The connection between these two cases has already been proven. Huh, you don't say? Well, out with it, Wright. What's your connection? Yes, out with it. The connection is a place mentioned in the testimony we just heard. The knife found in the lot was stolen from the police department's evidence room. Not to mention the victim had on him the case number on the knife's evidence tag. And we also know that the detective murdered at the police department was killed in that very same evidence room. Indeed, there does seem to be too many connections for it to be a coincidence. Okay, yeah, definitely. What are these awkward silences, man? It's so weird. You two make a good pair. It took my men 2 days to find out what you just deduced right there. Chief, I request that you release your information on the victim at the police department. See, that's the tricky part. It hasn't been announced yet and all. Can we get the information unofficially? Sure, why not? It's unofficial after all. Oh god. What is this case? These like witness testimonies have been so weird in this one. They're showing the link between the two murders so they can get more info from the chief. Okay, yeah, that's true, I guess. So now what? I'll cooperate, but I can't reveal the name of the victim. Okay, I guess we gotta press here. If you're going to tell us a little, why not tell us everything? Ah, well, case information is sticky stuff. You have to do everything properly. Well, I guess I might as well try to get what I can out of him. Okay, the victim's division, the victim's ID number, the victim's gender. I don't know. The ID number. Okay, how about you tell me the victim's ID number? Sure, why not? It's not like you'll be able to tell who it is from that. Of course not. You won't tell me their name after all. We keep a tight lid on ID numbers, so don't go getting your hopes up. The number is 584-2189. Do I need to, like, write that down? 584, okay. I'll just try to remember that. And we have to remember these. Drives me nuts. 82, you can't remember the first number. You didn't even get the first number. Yep, exactly. Well, Mr. Wright, does this tell you anything? The ID number of the 584-2189. Sure, it tells me something, even though probably I don't know what it does now, but I'm sure if we look at the court record, it will. It has to be what I think it is. But what does this mean? What? You say the ID number of the detective who was murdered at the police department tells you something? What does it tell you? I'm guessing we need to show our own ID? Oh, okay. Witness. What is it, Mr. Wright? You're grinning like a schoolgirl on prom night. No, it's just... I got confused. And this snooze? Just come out with both guns blazing. Like you always do. 554-2129. Thank you, I appreciate it. Thanks for putting it in the chat. 2 places, 2 texts murdered at the same time. What? Yeah, so the IDs were like this back-to-back, right? Actually, I happen to have a police ID number here. Oh, is it yours? No, Your Honor, I'm a defense attorney. This is the ID number of our victim, Detective Goodman. Shame on you, Righto. Personal IDs are top secret. So why is he clapping and smiling when he's like scolding us? That's so stupid. Whatever. Detective Goodman's ID number is 584-2189. Yeah, so it's like pretty close, right? And this means what exactly? Huh? Wait, that the ID number we heard from the chief earlier, that started with 82. I forgot. Okay, the number the chief of police gave us was 584-2189. So yeah, so it was just that one digit. Well, wait a second, right? What does this mean? That's what I want to know. The 2 ID numbers are identical. In other words, the detective killed in the police department's evidence room was Bruce Goodman. What does our witness think about that? Oh, ho, ho, ho. Sharp as a tack, right? Oh, sharp as a tack. But wait, Detective Goodman is our victim. He was killed at 5:15 in the underground parking lot. Yet a Detective Bruce Goodman was also killed at the police department, in the evidence room at the exact same time. Okay, that obviously can't happen, so I'm curious to see what they can deduct from that. That's impossible. So what you're saying is the same person was killed at the same time, and in a completely different location. Order, order. What does this mean? No, what I want to know is, why didn't I hear about this? Yes, it's top secret, fine, but I'm the prosecutor in charge of this case. Now just wait a second, Worthy, no need to get all flustered. Your Honor, the police department has made a grave error in this case. Wait. I said wait. Or didn't you hear me? The oversight, the grave error? Mr. Edgeworth, they're yours. Oh, what? What? How dare... We informed you yesterday. I believe it was our Officer Meekins who brought you the news. Officer Meekins? Mr. Wright, where have we heard that name before? Yeah, so there's the guy that came in when we saw Edgeworth. Wait, yeah, so that guy. Wait a second, his hand is cut though. Could he have cut it from the switchblade? So yeah, so just showing us a flashback. You don't mean him. According to Meekins, you didn't accept the report. Hard to believe. But your officer, he told me. He said that report had nothing to do with the Lana Sky incident. Detective Bruce Goodman murdered in the police department evidence room. Mr. Edgeworth, the victim's name is written right on the top of the report. Okay. Well, why didn't your officer tell me? Honestly, I'm not sure if that officer was capable of making the connection. He did seem challenged. Damn. It's pretty insensitive. In any case, this is a serious error, a gross negligence of duty on your part, Worthy. But sir, you could have submitted that report this morning to the court as evidence. Then he's trying to deflect the blame, I guess. No such luck this time, Worthy, or should I say unworthy? What? Now what was that second rule of evidence law, Well, Mr. Wright? Well, it's, Rule 2, unregistered evidence presented must be relevant to the case on trial. And how is this rule relevant? Normally, you submit a list of evidence to be used in court before the trial. This report wasn't on that list. So, what does this mean? I couldn't submit this evidence until a connection was proven in court. The connection was just proven by Wright over here. Good job, Wright, my boy. I was just doing my job. Okay. We're doing a lot of talking. Okay. It seems we have come to the end of this trial. I know you're going through a tough time, Worthy, with all those rumors. You were even in the defendant's chair just past December. I apologize for this terrible lack of due diligence on my part. Mr. Edgeworth, please, just give me one day. I'll get to the bottom of what happened, if it's the last thing I do. You better get results this time, really. You have my profound apologies, sir. Poor Mr. Edgeworth. I don't think there's ever been an error this serious in the history of this court. I'll grant one further day as the prosecution has requested. Will that be sufficient, Mr. Edgeworth? Yes, Your Honor, thank you. Whatever punishment for this is, for your sake, I hope it's not decisive. Very well, court is adjourned. And to be continued. Holy moly. Okay, so we can probably wrap up soon. I just want to save and just get up to as far as we can before we need to actually do more investigation. So there's a second day. I wonder if this can be 3 days, actually. I'm surprised. This first day was so long. But I don't know. We'll see. Mr. Wright? So, what's going on with the case, anyway? I'm a little confused. Huh? Well, let's see. What is going on? The victim, Detective Bruce Goodman, was stabbed to death after 5 p.m. on the 21st. He died in the prosecutor's parking lot and the police department's evidence room. What's this, and the evidence room part? The prosecutor's office and the police department are 30 minutes apart by car. So, okay, this is obviously they can't happen at the same time. I mean, it couldn't happen regardless, but still. That's what we're trying to figure out. Alright, let's do it. Glad she's in good spirits, but I'm not sure she's going to be much help with this. Don't be so sure, Mr. Wright. Huh? Look, we're in this together, right? I'll prove that these, thick-rimmed glasses of mine aren't just for show. Let's go. Science awaits us. Oh, back at the garage. At the prosecutor's office. You know, I really don't think we should worry about the police department murder. There wasn't even a body found there. Who cares? What do you mean, who cares? It's still very important. It was only our victim who was killed in their evidence room, no biggie. Besides, my sister would never do such a thing. I know it. Okay. The old drum kicked over the... Okay. My sister erasing evidence at the crime scene? Never. Even though she says they don't get along, Emma really likes her sister. That's not it at all. It's just... we're both professionals at what we do, and I trust her. Big words for a high school student. Well, whether there was blood on the floor or not, the water in that oil drum washed all away. Ignore the strength of my science at your own peril, Mr. Wright. Huh, what's that grin for? This situation calls for one thing, and that is... luminol testing fluid. What is that? Blood is sticky stuff, you know? You can't just wash it away with a little water. Even if you can't see it, it's still there. But wouldn't the police have already done those tests? Never trust anyone's eyes but your own, Mr. Wright. Just give it a try. But me, why do I have to do it? I'm a minor. I can't even drink yet. And? Let's see how that's relevant. We're testing bloodstains with the stuff, not drinking it. Here, look, I'll lend you these glasses. Huh? You had an extra pair of those things? Oh god, what the... You're telling me this is what everything looks like to her all the time? It's horrible. To test for a blood reaction, just spray the luminol on it. Like this, see? Press enter to spray it on. Oh, I can just click, I guess. I can see your eyes shining behind those glasses. So, is this a bloodstain? It's so... ugh. Emma, you're shaking. It's just, this is my first time seeing real blood. Scientific investigation in action. Okay, well, we definitely know that this is a blood stain, but it doesn't something strike you as odd, scientifically speaking? What's odd about this scientifically? The blood's location or the amount of blood? I guess the amount of blood. The perpetrator and Detective Goodman fought here, right? Don't you think there'd be a little more blood? I definitely think so. I mean, look at all the blood on the sole of the victim's shoe. It is pretty strange. If they fought here, there had to have been more blood than this. Hey, Mr. Wright. I'm gonna mark up the floor plans when we find a bloodstain. There's so much going on here. It's crazy. Okay, let's just try to slow down here. Okay, so I guess we're updated the floor plans to show the bloodstains. I'm pretty handy to have around, right? I don't know if... is she gonna be like her actual like main partner from going forward now? Like, is she like the next Maya, or is she like gonna be gone after this case is over? Like, I can't imagine she sticks around, but we'll see. And this stuff's pretty handy too. I saved up my allowance to buy that. Damn. Only one bottle too? Yikes. Use a solution used for scientific investigation finds blood traces. Spray to use. Okay. We can't be sure that the police will reveal all their evidence in court. Sometimes they fail to mention evidence that doesn't fit with their view on the case. Then let's drag that hidden evidence out into the light of day. Yeah, it feels like we're really investigating a crime now, doesn't it? Guess I should give this a spray on anything suspicious. Ha, is it? Oh, okay. That was gonna be the cowboy guy. I wonder how that fluid of yours would react to a nice deli box. Oh, it's Miss Star again. You only trust your own eyes, hmm? Not bad, you two. Ooh, nice. That's was this sashimi? This day-old deli box is on the house. Sorry, it's just that kind of lead-in doesn't really get my mouth watering. Okay. Well, I think with that, I think we're gonna wrap up the stream for today. It's about, it's not incredibly long stream, not incredibly short stream. I apologize for all the interruptions and all the technical errors and stuff, but rest assured, we'll iron those out. And for the next stream, I will purchase the Hitman 1 missions, and then we can start playing through those. Because I definitely want to start Hitman 1 before I start playing Hitman 2, even though I thought I played through it already, but I guess not. But yeah, so thank you everyone for watching. I appreciate it. Anyone who was lurking in chat too, more than happy to have you as well. So yeah, I guess I'll probably stream tomorrow. If not, maybe what is today? Saturday. So if not today, or no, today's Sunday, right? Yeah, Sunday. Okay, so I will stream either tomorrow or Tuesday, for sure. Okay, see you guys later.